Hey guys, welcome back to the Frantico oil series in Stormworks. Today we are landing our helicopter in the ocean, apparently. But yes, we are probably not going to be doing very much with the helicopter today. We're probably going to be getting home. Oh my. Okay, this doesn't look good. But we're probably going to get home and then we're going to get the oil tanker out today. Anyway, let's get to it. Okay, so we're having issues. We are currently... Oh, wow. Hold on. We are currently too warm. That's not good. And we are underwater. Okay, this is actually really bad. I'm going to get in this room back here. So that I can stop having to deal with the waves too much. And we're just going to wait for it to cool down. And then we'll get out. We'll fly home and we'll get our tanker out. And then we'll do some tanking. Because we built it for a reason. We need to use it. Alright, I'm gonna actually get into the sky now and try and get out of here. I don't know what our temperature is actually on. 80 seems fine. Let's just go ahead and do this. We'll set this to here. We'll set this to 55. Press 2, press 3. And off we go. Oh my. Okay. Yeah. So we're at 82 degrees now. We are actually in the sky. I believe in the last one we actually broke the rotors a little bit, landing on the hospital ship. But let's go ahead and get out of here. We still have loads of fuel left. And we're flying. I'm actually going to go and increase our altitude to 155 instead. Let's go up a bit. There we go. And yeah, we'll be landing back at our base very soon, hopefully. So, once we get back, we are actually going to take out our other vehicle, which is, of course, our big tanker. We're then going to sail our tanker from here, actually to this island right here, and we're going to see if we can actually sell jet fuel. If we can, then we are probably going to sell some jet fuel. I think it's actually here now instead of down here. But I could be wrong. Because I actually want to fill the tanker as quickly as possible. Now, to do that, obviously if we filled it with jet fuel and diesel at the same time, and we sold both of those, then it would be better. But actually, the way that the tanker's set up, it doesn't work that way, so never mind. What we'll end up doing is actually sailing it from here then, up to the refinery. We're then going to fill it with diesel. From there, we're then going to sail it down south into Olsen Bay, and we're going to sell it there. We're then actually maybe going to do a return trip and do it again, but we'll have to wait and see. Oh, we got another mission to rescue 4 guys. If it is on my way, then I'll do it, but it's all the way down there. Never mind. We are not going to be rescuing anyone. I am an oil company, so I'm not doing any more rescues. Oh, that could be the case, actually. We might not end up doing any more rescues. That would be ridiculous. Anyway, where's our tanker? Here it is. Does it have an autopilot is a good question. It seems to. Is this connected to anything? Yes. Alright, well, it's got an autopilot. I think we're ready to go. Also, I am actually going to change its color back to red, and I'm going to do some other paint really quickly before we leave, because I want this bit up here to be yellow. So, let me quickly do that, and then, yeah, I guess we'll set off. Okay, so we have $27,000 left, which actually is not very much, so this is going to be kind of interesting. Anyway, let's go inside. I have added 2 extra drums of HE, autocannon ammunition, because we actually were not really we didn't really have very much left. Anyway, let's go and set all of these guys. Let's go ahead and close this up. We'll start the engine. It's been a while since I've actually played with this thing. Set that to like 50 and go. Wait, do we have a reverse? I don't think there's a reverse gear on this thing. I actually don't think there is a reverse gear. So, let's make sure that we have one. Here we go. Yes, there was no reverse. Wow. Imagine if we set off without that. Okay, so set it to 1 and set it to 1. There we go. So, reverse. Yes, there we go. And reverse, yes. Let's make sure it's got electricity before we actually go. Yes, and yes, and yes. And all of that stuff has electricity too. Okay. What we should really do as well is actually add a stabilizer to this, but I don't think we'll need it because we won't be filling it with too much diesel. So we should be good. How much diesel do we have right now? Let's have a little look. So, fuel, we actually have 31,000 liters, or 32,000 liters actually. Let's go ahead and turn our lights on. There we go. And let's drive. Okay, so set this to like 55, there we go. Set this to like 73-ish. There we go. And we are I don't have any control. Oh, because this is on. This automatically starts on. I definitely did not press this time. So I need to change that, but that's fine. Distance from target is like 20,000. What? No way. No way. What is it now? Did it? Oh, wow. It's pretty much the same distance to 0, 0 as it is to that. Okay, well, we're moving. We are going pretty slowly. Our speed is like 8.5. And, this is going to take us forever. Which is why I haven't actually done this yet, because recently I haven't had enough time to actually record a full-on journey. But for me right now, it is like 2:45 in the morning, so I've got all the time in the world. Anyway, let's go ahead and just get past this little bit right here. I'll then turn the autopilot on, and we'll probably go to there first. In fact, let's go ahead and shove that into there. 7,000 kilometers. As soon as we're past this, we'll turn it on, and we'll go straight there. You know, actually, I was talking about the diesel and the jet fuel. If I actually introduced some of these guys in between it is actually somewhat possible that we could actually fill this with both like diesel in this side maybe, and then jet fuel on that side. As long as we actually introduce these halfway along, or like in each section, if that makes sense. Because then we can actually just have these valves, well, actually, if they were there, on and off. But that introduces more failures that are probably likely to happen. So we're just going to go ahead and just leave it as is for right now. And we're slowly going to make our way over. It is going to take us ages, but we will get there soon. And yeah, it's not going to be too bad. Also, we do actually have a bed back here, I do remember. However, we aren't going to use that bed right now because, well, the sea is as smooth as can be, so there's no point in doing that. But yeah, this is pretty good. Alright, so we made it to the destination. We're now going to go ahead and set this to here as well, and whack it into there. Okay, so we need to check our engine temperatures every single time we do this. Our engine RPS is going crazy, but that's fine. We need to make it underneath this bridge, which I'm assuming we do fit, but I actually don't know. Okay, I guess now is the time to check if it fits. There's nothing I can actually do. I can't actually see from outside anyway, so this is going to be interesting. Oh, it's going to be... Oh, that must have been pretty close. Oh, no. Whoa! How did we fit under that completely fine? That's awesome. All right, well, go ahead and shove this back on, and we should be heading in the right direction still. Okay, so it isn't actually an enemy boat, it is a civilian boat, so we're gonna commit a war crime, but like, let's go shoot at it and see if we can actually hit it from here. I can't remember how this works. Alright, here we go, so zoom in, and start shooting. I can't tell if any of those hit. I think we need to aim a little bit higher. I don't know if any of those are hitting. This is really difficult to actually aim. I'm not gonna lie. Come on! Hit the target! Alright, we're out of ammo, and I'm gonna go ahead and assume that we actually didn't hit it once, but maybe we did. Who knows? Anyway, let's go grab some ammunition. We'll shove it up there in the cannon. There we go. And apparently it's 2 of those, so that's fine. We've actually got loads of reloads, so that's good. There we go. Close this. Close this. It wasn't too bad. I mean, we might have hit it. I just don't know. I have no idea. I can't actually tell. Anyway, I thought it'd be fun to shoot at him on the way over because we're still on our way. It's taken ages. We're still 7.5 kilometers away. But we are going faster than we were going before. Can't remember how much fuel we started with. I think it was 32,000. So we're not actually doing too bad, to be honest. It's not too bad at all. Alright, it's now morning, and our temperature is up to 107, so for now, let's go ahead and cut the throttle. And we're gonna let it cool down a lot, because, yes, it's too hot. because it's literally running off that one little radiator right there, and honestly, that is not enough for how big the engine is. So we need to sort that out in the future. We seem to be having a lot of overheating problems, but if we just sit still for like 10 minutes, well, 5 minutes, it should be good, and then we could go again. We're not even that far away, actually. 4.7 away? Oh, I thought we would be able to see it by now, but not really. I don't want to wait around forever, so 92 will be fine. Alright, off we go again. Let's just throttle up and go. I'm going to set this to like 57. That's probably fine. Our speed is 8. Alright, cool. And yeah, only like 4.7 to go, so we're not too far away. Yeah. Alright, we'll get there soon. We can finally see the oil refinery. Very nice. Also, our temperature gauge doesn't... I mean, our temperature, I guess in general, isn't actually going up very high, which is kind of mad. Our speed does actually increase if we throttle up more, which makes a lot of sense. I forgot about this. This is actually our bow thrusters. I need to label things. I really do. We are not very far away because we can actually already see it. We got our reverse gear now as well, which is awesome. Probably shouldn't have throttled up like that because our temperature is going to rise, but that's fine. I'm going to restock my thingamabobby. That's all good. And yeah, I guess we'll actually park in there. Maybe I should reverse in. Nah, reversing in doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. We're going to drive in forwards. Oh wow, it actually feels like we are going much faster. We're not really, but like, yeah, it feels a lot different. Anyway, let's go ahead and turn this off and set this to 0 so that we can actually drive it ourselves. Here we go. And we need to park next to the middle one. We don't want jet fuel, we actually do want diesel. So let's just drive this in here. I don't want to demolish my boat, so we got to be careful. But this seems good. There we go, throttle down to 0. And we are actually in. That is awesome. For some reason there's no bollards. I guess I would call them bollards. On this side, which makes no sense. But, yeah. You'd think that if you were trying to fill with diesel and stuff, you'd want to be anchored to that side. Not that side. Anywho, we are in the right location now. Our engine temperature should start going down. Let's go down the stairs. We're going to fill both our diesel tank and we're going to fill our other tanks as well, because that makes sense. Do we have hoses everywhere? We've only got like one hose here. Wait, hang on, did I not put more hoses on? Am I serious? What am I doing? There's another hose here? Alright, well, you know what? There's a few up there. In fact, you know what? No, let's use this one. So, we're going to run upstairs, we're going to jump across, and we'll actually start filling up the tanks right now. Here we go. Hopefully I can make this jump. I'm assuming I will be able to. Maybe. So, let's run this way, and boing! There we go. Very nice. Alright, we're already pumping. Make sure it is the diesel one, which indeed it is. Connect onto there, and jump across. There we go. So, our diesel tank is... Oh, I can't remember. I think it's this one. So, we're going to go and shove that onto there. Okay, maybe? No, you know what? I think it's the other side. Yeah, alright, cool. So, this side actually allows us to fill it up. That makes sense. Alright, cool. And it's actually dragged us in, which is nice. Let's go back upstairs after grabbing this. And we'll attach the next one on, and then we'll attach the next one on. Okay, so jump across. There we go, and we're actually going to go ahead and start filling this up. And we might as well actually start with, like, the center tank. So we're going to go with this one and this one. There we go, they're actually filling. Very nice. Okay, so we are going to need another hose, so let's go ahead and grab one of those, and I might even be able to reach from here. Oh, I was going to say I totally can, but yeah, I fell off. Okay, so get on the ladder, if possible. Here it is. Climb up and attach it onto there. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, because one of them is connected to here. That makes sense. So yeah, we're filling up the center tanks first. This one and this one. And I might actually open up this one as well. There we go, because that's also sort of a center tank. So each of those is all going to be filling up at the same time. Excellent. We're going to spend all of our money here, which might be a bad idea at the end of the day, but who knows? Let's run upstairs really quickly and make sure that this tank is actually full, because it probably is. There we go. Yes, it's full. So we might as well take this one off of here and attach it onto there. Okay, good. We're actually finally buying diesel and finally using this tanker properly, which is awesome. Whilst we're here, by the way, I'm going to go ahead and turn off this pump because we don't want to do that. And that is fine. I do want to transport oil very soon as well. I think that would actually be really fun to do. So let's go ahead and just get ready for our trip down to here. We're then going to reverse backwards. Hopefully in reverse, we are still stable. Sometimes my ships are definitely not stable in reverse. But we'll try and go straight backwards. We're then going to go forwards and drive into Olsen Bay and sell all this stuff. Alright, something else that I'm going to do is actually I'm going to open up these guys. There we go. And I'm going to open up the one at the front as well. And this one right here. Just so that we can actually spread the rest of the weight. Most of it is going to be in the center, obviously. But, yeah, we're going to spread the weight between the rest of them because I feel like that makes a lot of sense. We're down to 16. Which means that we are actually done for. Right, cool. Let's go ahead and shove this one back in here. We'll shove this one all the way back down here. There we go. And we'll do the other one as well. I believe on the other side, actually. So let's run backwards from there. Down to here and shove it in. Alright, good. So now all we gotta do is reverse out and go to Olsen Bay. Also, before we leave, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the pumps. There we go. Very nice. And yeah, let's shove it in reverse and just go backwards. So press 1, there we go, throttle up. And reverse. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Alright, we're going a bit fast, but we are reversing out. There's nothing for us to crash into, so we should be good. Alright, just keep going very... Oh, I've hit something, but we do seem to be fine. Alright, cool. Yep. Keep going very slowly backwards. There we go. We're going to set our destination in here. There we go. Let's try and turn just a little bit, not too much. Oh, yeah. Alright, we are a little bit off balance when we're turning, but that's fine. Oh, my goodness. Be very, 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 very careful. Right, go forwards and turn. Please. Please, please, please be stable. Yes. Alright, that's much better. Okay, so now that we've done that... We're turning right out of here, which means I can actually turn this on straight away. Set this to 73 or whatever, and set this to 73. Sure. Off we go! Very nice. 9 meters per second. Good. Oh, what's that? Is there a crate in the ocean? There actually is. It's right in front of us. We're gonna probably smash into it. I'll then cut the throttles. There we go. In fact, I'm gonna cut this as well. There we go. And let's run down the stairs and grab it. Hopefully it's on this side, but I don't know. Oh, it's right in front of us still. We still haven't actually quite made it to it. Okay, well, how much money is that gonna get us? 8 grand. Nice. That's pretty good. Alright, well, let's continue. Let's shove this back up to 70, shove this to 73 or whatever, and off we go. Alright, so we need to turn right before the bridge, but actually how far before the bridge? So, it's not actually too far before it, and then we go into the bay, in between these two peninsulas. Okay, right, cool, so we should be able to just zoom in, zoom this way. What is the gantry like here? I don't know whether we park, like, level with it. Or we park, like, side onto it. I think this way makes more sense, but then we'd have to reverse again. Which I don't really want to do. Okay, so, there's the gantry right there. Obviously, we don't use the crane piece. Although, maybe I should introduce something that would allow that to work as well. I don't really know. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and park on the left-hand side. Obviously, you guys might not be able to see an awful lot right now. I can't really see an awful lot right now, but I'm thinking... There's actually not that much room on this side. Right, well anyway, we're gonna try it anyway, so let's throttle this down like a lot. There we go. We're gonna slowly go into this. Can't really see an awful lot off the side, but let's move forwards a little bit more. There we go. There is actually a crate right there, that's awesome. And we just need to stop right here. That is great. Okay, cool. What's our temperature like? 99. Woo! Okay, so let's go ahead and close this. Let's run down the stairs, grab one of these. I'm then going to run onto the land. Here we go. Yes. We're going to run down the actual end of the jetty thingamabobby. These don't actually have... Oh, wow. There's actually no way to connect onto this. 8,500 from this. Nice. Anyway, pump. Yes. Connect this guy. Whee! Down onto here. I think that's fine. Is that emptying these guys? It is. Very slowly, that is actually working. Alright, so now we just need to grab the rest of the hoses and do the opposite of what we did last time. Alright, so let's connect this one on as well. Yes. Whee! Connect that one onto there. And finally, there is one more that we need to connect as well, which is over this side. So grab this and run down here again. I can't actually jump up there. We're going to jump across using this again. It's actually pretty good that our bridge is so high. There we go, because we can jump across like that. And then all we got to do is connect onto here, jump down, and connect that onto there. Okay. So very, 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 very slowly, this is all going to pump out. Nice. So, whilst that's happening, I am actually going to go ahead and jump across onto the shore, and I'm going to raid these houses to see if any of them actually have crates in them, because obviously crates are very, very useful. We're also going to go into that and capture the truck as well, because where are we located right now? We're actually at Olsen Bay right here, so our nearest one is the refinery that we do own, but the enemy is literally right there, so yeah, it's actually very much worth capturing this point. Oh, I can't see anything. You know, I'm actually just gonna sleep until it is daytime. It might make the weather worse, but who cares? Maybe my ship will care very soon. Anyway, let's have a little look in the next one. There's nothing in here. Nope. Okay, the next one. Let's have a little look. I mean, I'm gonna be honest. I haven't really found crates in these buildings in such a long time that I don't even know if it still works that way. It might not even like have spawns for it anymore. I'm not actually entirely sure. The last place I'm going to check is the church, and then out the back of the church, and then we're going to capture the area, which is fine. We can totally do that. So let's have a little look inside here. Hello? Yeah, nothing. All right, cool. And out the back, nothing. All right, sure. Let's go back, capture the area, and go from there. Alright, so let's run back to the ship and see if everything is still being sold, because sometimes there is actually issues with selling stuff like this. Sometimes you can cause this to break and it's just annoying, but we'll see what happens. So we'll jump down here. Are these still moving? They are still moving, very slowly, but at least each of them is actually pumping out. That's pretty good. Yes. We're up to almost 20,000 now. That's pretty good too. I don't know whether it's worth actually adding pumps to these things. I have no idea. Is it worth pumping air into the tanks to create pressure to then pump this out? I actually have no idea. So, yeah. All tanks combined, we actually have 10,620 litres of diesel actually inside. Although that's not all tanks necessarily, because we still have 30,000 litres of diesel in our actual fuel tank. But you know what? We're not going to sell any of that, I don't think. We'll keep that. But yeah, that's actually not too shabby, to be honest. And yes, I did actually notice I didn't manage to paint around the edges of this, but that's okay. It doesn't look terrible like that anyway, so I'm not too bothered. But yes, I think actually this does work. It is working quite nicely. I do wish that we could actually sell the diesel quicker, because at the minute it's very, very, very slow. Also, that dial down there, I would like one on here as well somewhere, so we can actually see how quickly it's emptying. But overall, I'm loving it. Also, I didn't paint that piece right there. I thought I'd got everything on there, but I didn't quite do it. But yeah, you know what? It's working. Right, so we are down to 10,000 now, so in about, I don't know how long it's been, probably like 3 minutes or so, it's only sold 600, so I'm going to be sat here for a very, very long time selling all of this. And we're not really going to make that much money from it either, which is the thing that's kind of annoying. But I think next time what we'll probably do is we'll actually sail probably down here, down the river, and I might actually go fill up with oil next. With the amount of money we're going to get from this, I feel like that makes sense. But maybe it makes sense to actually modify the actual boat itself. I don't really know. But yeah, anyway, thank you guys very much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.